Wrestlemania Smackdown just went down, and this is the official start of WrestleMania weekend. Boys and girls all across the world, welcome to the juicy bits. Let's go. Usos, Sami Zayn, KO, they come out and drop a dope promo. It was freaking awesome, and it was everything you expect it to be. Both parties telling you that they are going to get the W at the show of shows. But the reality is only one team can be the ones, and will it be the ones called the Bloodline, or will it be some new ones coming on the scene in the guise of KO and Sami Zayn? KO started out this promo actually being warm and affectionate about the Usos, talking about the good old days, how they were the first to welcome them into the scene, how they used to even play with his kids. I mean, they sounded like they were just good old buddies and everything. But he did say, I'm conflicted. He's so conflicted. He doesn't know if he wants to do what he has to do because of those fond memories. But in reality, KO is going to do what he has to do, because the do has to happen with the do. Okay, that made no sense. But what does make sense is KO saying that they will win the belts. And I think he has a good argument. But Sami Zayn added to that and said, you know what? You guys will be able to go back and be the good Usos once you lose. But you're going to have to do it without the belts, because we're taking those belts. It was fire. It was the promo that you expected, but it was also the Usos saying that they are going to get the W. Who will get the W? Only time will tell. And lucky for us, there's not much time left to tell the tale of the tale. Yeah, good talk. Anyways, let's move on. Fatal 4-Way, Ricochet, Montez Ford, Chad Gable, Eric from the Viking ratings. A lot of fun. It was a great Fatal 4-Way leading up to, again, what may be a very awesome Fatal 4-Way tag team match at WrestleMania. Again, guys, I just can't believe it's just right around the corner.
That's what she said.
Ultimately, there was one person who did their move better than everyone else's moves, I guess, because it was Ricochet with his 450 that got the W. And I guess that makes my predictions possibly off tomorrow because, well, you know, whoever usually wins before the big matches usually don't win at said big matches. It's kind of a thing. So does that mean Ricochet and Strowman will not win tomorrow? I guess time will tell. And lucky for us, again, not much time to wait for it to be told to us. I can't wait. It's just right around the corner. The Smackdown. Andre the Giant Battle Royal for WrestleMania. You guys know this is the official start of WrestleMania. The Battle Royal on SmackDown. It was great. A lot of things you would expect. Everyone getting a couple good moves in here and there. But one of the things I really liked was when Karrion Kross and Lashley was in the center of the ring looking like badasses. And they had a little play around and stuff. But ultimately, even though everyone had their moment in limelight, even freaking Braun Strowman, you know, he freaking was there and had a little beastly moment. But unfortunately for Braun, he was soon gone. And left in the ring was only... Well, of course it was Bobby Lashley. I knew you knew that. But who was with Bobby Lashley? Yes, Bronson Reed. But I want to point out that I already knew Bobby was going to win, even besides the fact that he was the only one who got their theme music and everyone else just walked into the ring. But not Bobby Lashley. No, he got his theme music. And you kind of then figured he was probably going to win, which he did. He got the W. He managed to spear Bronson and then throw him over the ropes. So there you go. Andre the Giant Memorial, done and dusted. LA Knight, he got thrown out. And crowd wasn't happy about that. Crowd was not happy about it at all because, well, they really love LA Knight. Yeah, so do I. All right, anywho, so Fatal 4-Way for the girls this time. And it was Shayna, Sonya, Natalya, Raquel. And I'm glad that this didn't go the way that you would think it would go, because usually Shayna is coming up on the W, you know what I mean? But she didn't this time, which, going by how things usually work, means there's a good chance that my prediction tomorrow with Shayna and Ronda getting the W will come true. And if it doesn't come true, it's going to be very weird, very awkward. And I really don't know what to say if they don't win. That means that somehow Ronda and Shayna will be done? Skis? I mean, it would just be weird. And it's really weird, too, that Ronda is very, like, kind of subdued in the background right now, you know? She's not even getting a lot of that big loving. She's a heel now, but still, she just seems like she's become, you know, mid-card or something. It's kind of weird. Does anyone else feel that way? Does she feel mid-card to you? I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird. I'm used to Ronda being Ronda Rousey. But now she just feels like, oh, hi. Are you Ronda Rousey? Yeah, it's a big difference. Anyways, moving on. Ray gifted t-shirts to the LFO crew. That's right, the Phantasmos and the Mysterio Ray gang of the LWO now exists thanks to t-shirts from Ray. That was pretty cool. For you guys who don't know, LWO, Latino World Order, not to be confused with the New World Order. Well, that was a Eddie Guerrero creation from WCW times long ago. So there you go. Now you know. The more you know. Wow, look at that. Wow, you guys know now. That's great. So anyways, that was a little warm and fuzzy moment. Ray is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So he looked all dapper, had his mask on, had a little bow tie and tuxedo or whatever going on there. You know, he's so cute.
What you talking about, Will?
Sheamus and Drew McIntyre went up against Imperium. And needless to say, it happened the way you thought it would happen. Bro kick from Sheamus, Claymore from McIntyre equals victory for them two. I guess that means tomorrow, well, I guess it could still technically kind of, one of them could win, but I predicted Sheamus for the win tomorrow. But I mean, it could mean that maybe Gunther is just going to retain because, well, they both got a victory today. So that means that they could both get a losing pin tomorrow. So there's that. Anywho, that happened. You know, they were showing all the WrestleMania cards, you know, the match cards and everything. And it was really cool to see Edge and Finn Balor's one because they finally showed the official Finn Balor, Demon Balor image there with the demon back. And it was so good to see that again. I missed the demon. I do not understand why they do not just let the demon stay as a regular thing, because it is so cool. I love the demon character. I mean, it should be more prominently featured. And they should bring back the Fiend. So then we can finally get the Fiend and the Demon Balor that we've all been wanting forever. Like, I mean, done properly. We want it done. We want it now. Bring it. Make it happen. Come on, Tripp. What you doing? Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns face off. That's the way they ended the show. You knew it was going down. This is the main match for WrestleMania. Everyone's excited. Will we have finally a new champ? Or will we still see Roman Reigns defy the odds, become the longest reigning 1,000-day plus champion? Will he retain and hold it till SummerSlam? These are all questions that we will find answers out in a matter of hours. I'm so excited. I know you are. Look, guys, nothing really big happened during the face down except for Cody Rhodes dropping Tupac lyrics. Yes, he did. He dropped lyrics from California Love. The crowd ate it up. It was great. He was getting into it too. Hey, my boy's got some flow there, man. I was really impressed. I was like, okay, Cody, we see you. We see you. It was fantastic. Really one of those just great wholesome moments and fun moments that Cody is able to do. He drops a great promo every time. You know, at the end of the day, I think that it is time for Cody to get that big belt. He never got it the whole time that he was in WWE. This is his moment. I think it's time. I think it's going to happen. And Roman Reigns needs to just take a break, you know, go have a Kit Kat and, go on the island of Reverency somewhere else and just chill out, just just have a good kumbaya moment with yourself. Maybe you could bring your Uso brothers, except they're not going to be around much longer because we know that they're going to betray you. It's just written in the stars. Or you'll think they betrayed you, but I think they're just being escaping from the tyrant called Roman Reigns, aka head of the table. I digress. Let me just talk about how this face down went down. Roman Reigns music hits. Roman Reigns says to the LA audience he doesn't care about them. So you know how he normally says to the audience, Los Angeles, acknowledge me. You know, he does his acknowledge me thing. He didn't do it because he doesn't care about him. But what he did say, which tied in very nicely, was he goes, it's not your turn. It's not your turn to the audience. He goes, it's your turn to Cody. And he says, Cody Rhodes, acknowledge me. And then he holds up the belt, and then they stare at each other all lovingly, and then the show ends. And that, boys and girls, concludes Smackdown WrestleMania edition. Hope you enjoyed. If I was giving the show a rating, you know, I'm going to give it a freaking, I'm going to give it an 8.27.35 because I feel like it was good. It was great. Could have been better, but it was just right. And I have no complaints because I am just a biased WWE fan. So there you go. Love you guys. Remember to keep it off tap. We're out.